Hello, welcome back to Little House in the Big Woods. Today I thought I'd bring you along to bake some pumpkin bread. It's that time of year. It's a little chilly outside. We got some snow, about 3 inches, and it's been fluttering off and on all day today. So I thought I would have you guys bake with me. So I've got my stove warmed up. It's actually been warmed up for a while. Sometimes when you plan to do something, it just gets sidetracked and gotta do it later. So my stove has been good and warmed up for a while now. Let me see. I'll show you how I bake. Now these wood cook stoves, there's a few tricks to them because they don't quite heat as evenly as what your conventional stoves do. So I guess just after practice and whatnot, you get the hang of things. They also tend to heat in the back faster than the front. So also the bottom does not cook near as fast as the top does. So, well, I said the top cooks faster anyways. So I have a thermometer in there. I like to use that to give me a general idea of about how hot it is. And I leave it in there. And I also, my oven only has one rack setting. So what I have in there is, it's another pan. And depending on what I'm going to cook is how I'm going to change it. I may put something on the bottom or something on the top. So, you know, as far as the pan I got in there will fit fine for my loaf pan because I'm going to bake some pumpkin bread today. So the pan I got in there will work just fine. It's just a cake pan flipped upside down, and it will hold a little bit higher because then it'll be able to cook under the bread and not be a doughy. So anyways, let me show you real quick. So you can see I have that cake pan there, and then I do have my oven. And these are where the oven rack is supposed to sit. But because it's too high, it will get too hot. So what I tend to do to try to level out the temperature, if I've, right now it's probably too hot in there, is I'll open the door and I will get it to my temp. But when you're baking in these stoves, it's a constant, you have to be with it. Either you're going to put wood in or you're going to turn whatever you're cooking. So that's what I'm doing today, some pumpkin bread. So anyways, we'll get started with that. Okay, so I got all my ingredients here. My son wanted to show you one of the spatulas he made, and they like for, you know, they'll go out and trim spoons and arrows, and so this is a spatula he made that I'm gonna mix my pumpkin bread with today. So I've got it's a little over 2 cups, but I'm gonna put 2 cups in there. Sorry, you hear my Austin over here. He's sitting with me today. And then I have 3/4 of a cup of oil and a teaspoon of vanilla. I have about a 3/4 of a cup of white sugar and about a cup of brown sugar. And I just preheat when to mix it, and I'll put the recipe in the description. So I have some ginger, some clove, nutmeg, cinnamon, and mace in this one. Salt, powder, or baking powder, and baking soda. 2 eggs, 2 cups of flour. Okay, so let's get to mixing. I'm going to put my vanilla, or excuse me, my oil and my sugar together first. We'll mix that up. He's a little excited. He loves bread, that's for sure. Don't you, Austin? Yeah, he's ready to have him some. Oh yeah, don't you worry, buddy. We'll get you some bread, huh? After it cools off so you don't burn your mouth. Okay, I'm going to add my eggs. Now I'm going to add my, it's almost 2 cups, but yeah. One thing, and then I'm going to add all my spices. Oops. It's not getting in there. Show you what it looks like because you can't really see me down there. It's definitely looking like winter time here. Okay, so now I'm going to add my flour here. They don't take long to put together at all, so that was 2 cups of flour. I made pumpkin pancakes this morning. It turned out pretty good. Let me know in the comments if you've made pumpkin pancakes before. It's one of those things I like to do. And because I had everything out, I just went ahead and laid everything out for this bread as well because it's pretty simple to do. So I like cooking on my wood cook stove. It keeps this part of the house warmer. So I'm just mixing up all these ingredients good and getting everything all mixed together. And you know, if you're a pumpkin person, well, this smells really good. Let's see. With the rest of this pumpkin, I might make me some pumpkin spice creamer or something like that. It smells pretty good. And I already have me a loaf pan all greased up. And my oven's going to be on about 325. So, yes, I know, buddy. You're excited. Okay, so there's still a few lumps in here, but I am okay with that. Okay, so here's what that looks like. And we're going to put it in, I have a loaf pan. Mine end up coming out to 2 loaves. So. Okay. So I'm going to take this over and put this in the oven, and I'm going to cook it. And I will come back as soon as it's done, and I can show you what it looks like. But that's what it looks like in the pan right now. Okay. All right, we'll see you back in a few minutes. Hello, they're not quite done, but I thought I would give you a sneak peek of what they look like because they sure smell good. How those look. And I did end up pouring the rest of one in there, so they're getting really close. but I have already turned them twice. Like I said, they don't cook very evenly. So anyways, I'll bring you back as soon as they're done. I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek. Okay, so I just pulled them out of the oven, but I don't know how well you can see, but you can tell one is darker than the other. And that just goes to show you that you really just have to be on top of it while you're baking in these cookwood stoves. Because if you're not, you're likely to burn something. So baking is a little bit more harder than what it would be traditional. You know, if you're cooking meat or something like that, you're a little bit, you know, have a little bit more, less pressure to make sure it's cooking right. But again, I got my pumpkin bread done. You see that there? So I can give my Austin a piece. He's been patiently waiting over here for me to get him a piece. But anyways, I hope you all are doing well and you're having some good days. And we didn't seem like to have much of a fall. We just kind of skipped over fall and went right into winter. So anyways, thanks for stopping by Little House in the Big Woods, and we'll see you the next time. Bye.